Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the next video. So in this video I'm going to discuss about the complete procedure of. Alright, so if you are applying for Accenture examination, then you should know these things before, guys. Right, so what is the timeline and what are all the different steps, how to write the examination, how they will send the email. So it's going to be a complete procedural video. So it will be taking around 15 minutes to explain me all those things, but trust me, if you see this video completely, then you'll be having each and every doubt cleared right now. Okay, so let's just type our start our session with the timeline. All right, so you can see over here the first thing is pre-hiring connect, where a guy will be coming, same thing like this. On the right hand side you can see it's a guy who is coming from Accenture, right, to guide us. All right, so he will be coming and he will be coming with the same PPT and he will be changing some dates here and there. Alright, so he'll start with his explanation. First, he will show you the timelines. Alright, so free hiring connect, where virtual events like whatever I'm showing you, the same thing will be explained by him. Okay, so he will be telling about company, what it does and what is the roles, what are all the different projects they are working, what will be your roles and responsibilities. So some kind of questions he will be answering in this pre-placement talk. After that, they will be sending you after 1 or 2 days assessment, cognitive and technical. If cleared, then coding assessment. So basically, after virtual events, they will be sending one mock test link, where you can just, it will be a mock and it will not be a real one. So you just need to practice that thing, and if you want to practice, otherwise it's not mandatory. You can leave if you are confident enough, or if you know the procedure already, then you can leave that one. And after that, you will be having another link, that is to test the system requirements. That is very important, guys. Basically, the Accenture is conducting their examinations through higher flow. Just like TCS, if the network is slow, then it will reconnect again or it will buffer. So those kind of things are allowed for any other examination like TCS, Wipro and Infosys. But if the network is slow, then straight away higher pro will disconnect from the examination and it will end the examination. So make sure that you are connected to the Wi-Fi. Don't use mobile hotspot, guys. Try to use 99%, try to use your whatever Wi-Fi. If it is possible, use Wi-Fi. Otherwise you can use D-Link or dongle, you can use, right? So make some arrangements for good internet connection. So that is very important if you don't want to get the regret email after clearing the coding round as well. So few people have got regret mail after they clear the coding round, because they will be having some interruption in the internet connection and it will not record properly and it will send the regret message straight away. Okay, so if you don't want to get into those things, then please do have a stable internet connection. That's the first suggestion. After that, they will be sending one assessment, guys, assessment link. Basically it consists of many parts will be there, like A B C D E and F, and there will be first one like aptitude. Those things I will discuss later. I have got more slides for that. Okay, so on day 1 or 2 they will send cognitive and technical. If cleared, then coding assessment. So once you write the cognitive and technical, guys, it will be a sectional cutoff, in the sense, let us say there are okay, 70% criteria will be there. Let us say I will just assume that 100 questions are there. If they set the sectional cutoff to 70%, then if you make 70 questions right, then you will be having the opportunity to go to the next round, that is coding round. So basically the first one is the sectional one. So almost all sections will be having 65 to 70% criteria. So if you match that one, then you will be in, otherwise you will be out. So one thing I just want to make clear, that most of the candidates will be going out in the cognitive and technical assessment itself, because in after cognitive and assessment they will not ask any TR round, so you will be directly having HR round. So they just want to filter the as much as candidates in the cognitive and technical assessment itself. So that's why they have got some 8 modules in that. First one will be aptitude, then reasoning, then critical reasoning, then analytical skills, then pseudo code, then that MS Excel. After that, they for some thing on cloud and networking. So like that, they have got so many options, I mean so many sections are there. So you need to take minimum marks in all those sections in order to qualify for the coding assessment. So note that if there are 18 questions in the pseudo code, you just need to correct only around 10 or 9 questions. Don't waste time on solving all those questions. So that's the biggest mistake people do, right? So I know 18 questions are there. If I know that I have traced 10 questions are there correct, then don't trace all those things. You can just tick them anti-20. So you just tick them anti-20 because it is a sectional cutoff, and don't waste time on those things. If you waste time on those things, then you will not be performing good in other sections. It's not about knowledge, guys. It's about time management. How you manage time to attempt all those sections, and you should be having some minimal knowledge to clear the coding assessment. So that's why most of the guys will not be clearing this one in the first round itself. They will go out. Okay, so once you are done with this, congratulations, you are 90% you are done with your stuff. If you are good in communication, then you will be in definitely. Okay guys, so after that we will be having another test, that is coding assessment. So now we are here. Let me just change this ink so that you can see it properly. Okay, so now you are in this phase, that is day 4 or 5. So only students who clear coding will receive link for communication assessments. And note that it's not elimination round. So this was elimination round and this was non-elimination round, NE I can say. In the sense, you just need to attend this thing, but it's not mandatory to clear this one. It will be not having any cutoff, it will be not having any serious questions here. So basically, if I just want to summarize this one, I'll say it consists of around 6 parts, guys. Okay, so simple questions will be there, and it is performed by, or it's a computer based examination. So conducted by Pearson company. Software will be there which will be asking some questions, and it will be recording. And while giving this communication assessment, make sure that the environment where you are sitting, it is very very quiet, and try to give it in the night itself around 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, because most of the guys will be facing problem while giving this one, because the background noise whatever will be there, that will be catched by the microphone. And it is mandatory to use microphone for this one, a good quality mic which is having noise cancellation capacity. Don't just depend on the whatever inbuilt mic is there for the computer or laptop. So don't use that one, use a good noise cancellation mic. Okay, so to regarding this one, I have made already one video. If you want to just know more about that one, the link will be there in description. You can just check it out. Alright guys, so once you are done with this communication assessment, and also I have said like 6 parts are there, right? So the first thing will be like they will be giving one sentence. It will be displayed on the screen. Note that only for first half it will be displayed. Okay, so they will display one sentence. You need to read that sentence. Again second sentence, read that one. Third sentence, read that one. So fourth sentence, read that one. So for each sentence they will be giving 30-second time to read. Okay, so in 30 seconds you need to read those things, and after that it will be going for the next question. So it will be a computer based one, and after that they will be playing one audio, guys. So audio in the sense, they will play one sentence and you need to memorize that sentence. They will be checking your memory, in the sense they will be checking your pronunciation, how do you pronounce, and how much you can grasp well you are in the examination. So basically you need to listen to the sentence, you just need to repeat it as it is. Okay, so that is second part. After that, third part will be jumbled words or jumbled sentences. A sentence will be broken into parts, something like this. Okay, so let us say like one sentence is there, like I'm going to school. So they will split this into a 3 parts, and they will give it in the random order. You need to correct it and you need to tell. And don't worry, it's not like a like they will give one hard sentence which you have never heard in your life. So it will be a day to day. The sun rises in this direction and I'm moving in this direction, the metro is like this, and those kind of things. The daily whatever we are using in our life, those kind of sentences will be given. Trust me, it's 100% easy to clear this one. There is nothing in much. So if you are done with this, then you just need to prepare for your HR interview. Don't worry about this thing, guys, it will be done automatically. However, whatever let it be, whatever your performance in this communication assessment, it doesn't matter. Whatever matters is the HR round and the coding which you are doing in this the first assessment. Okay, so if you are good in coding, then you will be hired for sure. Okay, so once you are done with this, and after that there will be some quick questions, around 20 questions they will ask, like if you are ill, whether you will go to the post office or to the doctor. So I mean, if I am not feeling well, obviously I need to go to the doctor, right? So those kind of questions, common sense questions will be asked, and after that storytelling will be there, like they will tell some story. Okay, X and Y has gone to this particular place and they have traveled around 20 kilometers, and after that they reach this town. So basically they will be having some keywords, and you need to focus on those keywords and try to tell that story as much as possible, whatever they have told, right? So just don't change it. Okay, so I mean, it's natural, guys, right? So we are humans and we are not robots, so it will be changed, but try to tell it as much as possible. Okay, so once you are done with this, then they will be asking one personal question, like they will be giving two topics here, and you need to just talk on those topics, and it's very much easy, whether you love to live in city or you just love to live in town, and you need to explain why. So whatever your choice. Okay, so if your choice is like I just want to live in town, then why you choose that one, you need to talk. And after that, just like GD, guys, right? So, and if you are choosing like I'll be living in city, then you need to tell why you are why you are choosing that one, and what is your opinion. Just give some explanation. Okay, so after that you'll be having some personal questions, like what is your gender and all those things. You can just give if you want, otherwise you can skip that one. Okay, so you are done with now communication test. So now virtual interviews, basically it's a HR interview. Okay, so they will not be asking a single question on technical things. Okay, so 90%, guys, I don't say like 100%. Okay, 90% people, they will not ask anything. The first question they will ask, self introduction, SI. After that they will ask about your project. After that they will ask about your hobbies. After that the favorite question is what is your favorite subject and what is your least favorite subject, and those things they will be asking. After that, like when you are working in a team, have you felt any difficulties, like if there is something wrong between your teammates, then how will you handle that situation. So those kind of situational questions they will be asking, and just be prepared for those kind of things, guys. That's it in the HR. Okay, and the one thing they will just see, or the ideal candidate for which I mean the qualities for which they will be looking is good communication, and you should be confident. Okay, so don't be nervous. It is not the only company which is going to give you jobs, guys. Okay, so don't be in that mood, right? So okay, so if you're giving me job, then it's good and fine. If you don't give me, then it is also good and fine for me. I will find another guy for me, right? So those kind of, and I mean that kind of attitude you should maintain in front of them. Okay, so in the sense, if I'm telling like don't be in a fact like okay, so I'll not answer and all those things. So maintain a polite thing, but don't be afraid. Okay, so that's it. Now you are in the final selection or the final stage, guys, day 10 or 11. So basically the guys who are done with HR and all those things, they will be sending one link, that is the documents upload link. So documents upload, in the sense you have got selected and you need to upload your documents. So just keep all your documents ready, and if you get that mail and you are lucky, then you will be having your onboarding within 15 to 20 days. Okay, so around 24th March in this cycle they have included, but yes, for any other cycle it will be same, around 20 to 24 days it will take from the documents verification to have you on board on their company, right? So this is about the complete procedure, guys. Now this is just a timeline. I have got lot of things to explain you, just don't go anywhere. Okay, so for current cycle, whatever is running right now, the schedule is something like this, guys. So mock assessment is starting from 4th Feb to 6th Feb. So just don't worry if you are seeing it in this video in future, like you will be having the same schedule, just see this one. Okay, so after that, cognitive, technical and coding assessment, it is starting from 9th and ending up to 13th. So you'll be having a slot to choose, guys. Basically you'll be having 3 days. Okay, so from 9th it is starting and on 13th it is ending. So you'll be having 3 slots, 7, 2, and again I think 7 in the evening. Okay, so these 3 slots will be there. You can choose either of them. Okay, so any of them you can choose, and on any of date you can give your assessment. it's depending on your convenience and your free time. Okay, so it is not like TCS where they will be giving particular time and particular date. You can choose here. Okay, so once you are done with this, then you will be having the communication test, then result release, then onboarding within 24 months. In the sense 10 to 20 days it will be taking to onboard the candidates. Fine. So this is about schedule. Now coming to the main topic, that is assessment. What will be there in assessment, what will be there in cognitive and technical, first we will see. After that we will see coding, and then we will go for communication. So first just concentrate on the cognitive and technical, guys. Basically the cognitive test is having English ability, then analytical reasoning, then numerical ability. So in English ability they will be asking simple questions on tenses. After that fill in the blanks type of questions. After that assertion and assumptions and assertions. So those kind of questions will be there. And after that, like one paragraph they will give, so you just need to answer one or two questions on that one. And jumbled paragraphs like 1 2 3 4, and they will be giving some random sentences. Just rearrange those things to give a meaningful paragraph. So those kind of questions will be there in English ability. Alright, so once you are done with that, you will be having analytical reasoning, and this is quite not familiar for us, guys. Basically they will be giving some critical thinking problems, like let us say there are 10 boxes, and they will be giving some data regarding this one, some data regarding this one, and this one. So at the end they will ask what is the value on that box, and from floor how much what is the position of that one. So kind of questions will be there. So I'm not like the exact question I don't know, but yes, those kind of questions are definitely in that section. Okay, so after that, numerical ability. Now coming to numerical ability, they will be asking like some box type of questions. Okay, so they will be giving all the numbers, and they will leave a number, and they will ask what is the value of that one. Fine. So after that they will be giving number series questions, favorite one. Okay, so after that they will be also having some questions like let me just use this one. Okay, so depending on like work and time and work, time and work they will ask, guys. And after that speed, on that one also they will ask. Okay, so normal aptitude questions will be there in this numerical ability. And also the ABCD, so this one's their favorite, guys. Basically like they will be giving some random words, and they will give what is the pattern of that one. And after that they will give another word, and you need to find out the relationship. So those kind of questions we have already done, so just be prepared for those things. Okay, and one more bonus tip I just want to tell you, that is, don't just write examination all alone. Okay, so take help from someone, like okay, so just drag one guy or one of your friend, and just make him sit aside you. Okay, so he will help you. Okay, so that helps a lot. So for at least for first round you can do this thing particularly, everyone does. Okay, so after that we will be having technical assessment. In the sense the technical questions will be asked in this session, like common applications and MS Office. So basically MS Excel and MS Office they will be asking. So like what is the shortcut for this one, what is the formula, and what type of error will occur if I do this particular thing. So those kind of questions they will ask, guys, and be prepared for them. And just google these things. Okay, so just google them, they will be, you will be getting directly the answers. Okay, so after that you will be having pseudo code round, and this is very important. And mostly all of the candidates, or all the candidates will be going out of the assessment in this code itself. So basically I'll just explain you guys here. Okay, 18 questions will be there. Fine. So out of 18 questions you have to correct 9 to 10 questions. You need to correct 9 to 10 questions out of 18. And believe me, all the questions are based on for loop, while loop, and they will be giving some a b c. So this value is 2, this value is 10, this value is 20, like this. And they will be doing some hell out of operations over here. They will be using while, if, and all those kind of loops they will use. And basically moreover, like in the sense and operations they are doing, logical and bitwise and also they will do. And left shift they will be doing a more. After that right shifting they will do. So those kind of operations are done on the ABC. And at the end they will ask return a plus b plus c. in the sense add these three variables and return the sum. So it will be initialized with some value, do the hell lot of operations, and at the end you need to return the sum. So that means you should be good in tracing. So in order to solve these things, take a pen and paper, start tracing those things. And if you don't know how to trace those things, I already made a lot of videos on those things and the type of questions they will be normally asking. So if you want to, just know about those things in detail, then you can just refer our video. Okay, so once you are done with this, guys, now fundamental networking and security. So these things you can just google it out, you will get a lot of answers for them, so don't just worry about those things. Okay, all right, so once you are done with this, then we'll be having immediately, guys, immediately a 2 minute timer will be set once you just like if you submit this test. Okay, so 2 minute timer will be started on your screen. And when this timer stops, you just be having two possibilities: either you will be allowed for the coding assessment or you will be eliminated. So if you get another message saying that congratulations, you have successfully cleared our cognitive and technical assessment, now you are eligible to take the coding assessment, and then congratulations, you are done with the coding cognitive round, you are now doing or you are moving to the coding round. If you don't get that message, then it's clear indication that you have not cleared the first round, that is cognitive and technical, and you are out of the race. Okay, so now once you are done with that, you will be having two questions, guys. Here you will be having two questions and 45 minutes of time will be given to answer those things. First question will be very easy, second question will also be easy but little bit tricky. And you will be having like C for writing the code. You will be having these many languages: C, C++, .NET, Java and Python. So you can go with any of these things. First question you can go with C, second question you can go with Java, or else reverse also you can do. It is not mandatory that you should be using the same language for answering both the questions. So whatever is easy for you, whatever you are getting in the internet, you can just write in that format itself. It is not necessary, and they will not come to know that in which language you have written at the time of interview. So most of the guys will be thinking like, I know Java, and if I write the code in C, then they might ask like, why you have written in C. No, they will not understand, or they will not come to know you have written in C or C++. So what they will be knowing is just the scores which you have got from this assessment. So that is very important, and most of the guys will be thinking in the other way. Alright, so once you are done with this, the next thing will be communication, and I think I already explained about communication a lot. So basically, first thing will be sentence vocabulary, then vocabulary, fluency and pronunciation. So those kind of things will be checked. Alright, guys, so once you are done with this, then prepare for our recruitment process. Like these many things should be there in your laptop. So minimum 4 GB RAM, then i5 5th generation, the processor 2.2 gigahertz should be the frequency, and those kind of things they are given. And note that Windows 8 and above is allowed, not 7 and the ultimate versions are there, 7 and 7 Pro, those kind of things are not allowed. So please use 8 and above. Okay, so that thing I already discussed, so let me just skip it up. Okay, after that you will be having like the same things. It is again here, guys. So the cognitive and technical assessment, 90 minutes, 90 questions will be there. And here you can see pseudocode, common applications, MS Office, all those things are there. Okay, so the same thing has been summarized. Okay, and approximate interview timings, here you can see interview approximate 30 minutes. Believe me, it will not be greater than 15 minutes at any cost. Okay, so they will just take for 15 minutes, and it will be never 30-minute interview in this test. Okay, and communication will be for 20 minutes for sure. Okay, so it's a computer based, it will not be delayed by 1 minute, or preponed or postponing is not in that one. All right, so after that, important topics for communication test, you can see error spotting, active to passive voice, and direct indirect speech. All those things are not necessary actually, guys. Okay, so they are just giving the syllabus, you can see here. So cognitive test it is saying that error spotting should be there, direct to indirect, and then reading comprehension, para jumbling, tenses and articles, all those things they will ask. Okay, so fine. After that you'll be having data arrangements, boolean relation, direction, data interpretation. Yes, direction I have missed guys, I have not told, but yes, there will be questions on directions. And the data sufficiency asking yes, and clocks and calendars, coding and decoding they will be asking more. And then number system, percentages, time and speed, time and work, simple interest, compound interest, averages they will ask a lot of questions. Then mixtures and allegations I have not seen, permutation and combination also I have not seen. So these things I have not seen guys in the recent whatever I can say, the assessment. But yes, definitely there were questions on the percentages, time, speed, time and work, and then these things were there. Okay, all right. So after that, the last thing is that topics for technical assessment, common applications of MS Office, networking and security, cloud. They will be asking few questions, and pseudocode also good to practice, and questions from data structures like traversing the tree, and output based questions will be there. All right. So once you are done with this, guys, now I think you are at the end, like you'll be having communication test, and you'll be having like pronunciation fluency and all those things I already told. Fine. So this is all about the Accenture complete examination, guys. And I just want to give some more information regarding like once you are done with the coding assessment, that is you have cleared the first cognitive test and you are done with the coding, then you need to wait for at least 2 to 3 days in order to get the what I can say, communication test. So 2 to 3 days it will take, if provided there is no holiday in between. So then you will be you need to wait for 2 to 3 days, right? So once you are done with this thing, then you need to wait for 2 to 4 days in order to get the HR interview mail. Okay, so that is for sure. And after that you need to wait for at least 6 to 8 days in order to get the documents upload mail. Or if you are getting the rejection mail, then it will at least take 15 days from the Accenture. So within 15 days, if you are not getting any update, then it is understood that we have not cleared it and we need to try it again, right? So this is the complete procedure. And as I have told earlier, like from documents upload date until we get on board on the company, we'll be having like 20 to 25 days in between. So you can just utilize that time to prepare for the role. So that's it in this video, guys, and all the best whoever is writing the examination. And if you want to get some help, like if you want to get some external help, then there is a WhatsApp group where people are just helping each other. If you want to join that forum, at least you can like you'll be getting some help from that one regarding coding. And if you have got some doubts, then you can just ask it there. Okay, so everyone will be like everyone who has applied for Accenture or waiting for the HR or waiting for the offer letter, so those kind of guys will be there in that group. So you can just clear your doubts if you have any, right? So just join that one, link is there in the description. So all the best, guys, and I'll just see you in the next video. So thank you so much for seeing this video. And if you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing, because we'll be uploading these type of videos continuously, which will be helping for a lot of students to get their dream job. So thank you, guys, thanks for watching, see you in the next one.